2K Fridays, Yeousch Sports. What's good, y'all? This is Robbie from Two Brothers Gaming. Shout out to Two Brothers Gaming Nation. 2BG Nation is in effect, and we are really enjoying some MyTEAM mode. You guys love the gameplay, so I've got to make that happen for you. I'm taking my semi-value team, I call it, and I'm trying to work my way through the seeds here. You see I got those hot Eastern Conference All-Star jerseys from 2K12-ish, somewhere around there. Maybe they're the ones from this year, I have no idea. But I'm taking Bill Bradley to the hole, and he is doing good things for the most part, but I'm having trouble finishing with him, and I can sense a shakeup coming in my team because of things like that. This guy was a good player. I really enjoyed this game overall, and as you guys know that I play MyTEAM and really follow MyTEAM mode in general in 2K13, you know, it's really tough when you find those guys that are bad sports or the replay guys like you see over on the most recent MyTEAM video on Two Brothers Gaming. Or maybe they get lucky like that with Corey McGetty. But anyway, when you run across a good opponent, man, it is no better feeling in the world, honestly. The games are just tremendous. They're real competitive. This guy was good at moving the ball. He used Andre Blatch, who actually is in a lot of trouble. Oh my goodness. Stop the tape. This kid right here, JAVALE McGee, is a beast. He is ridiculous. He can't hit free throws. He derps sometimes in real life, but oh my goodness, is he crazy in MyTEAM mode. I would highly recommend that you pick him up for 6,000 VC. It is well worth spending a couple hours on that Facebook game and iPhone app. But this guy was great at moving the ball around. He was good at that interior defense, but you can't guard everybody everywhere all the time. And I also try to be good at moving the ball, finding my teammates for open buckets. He's jumping, and the immortal Patty Mills steps in there and knocks down a J. Highly recommend him as well, and I'm considering doing an entire video on Two Brothers Gaming dedicated to value players at either each position or each of the gold, silver, and bronze levels. Of course, that changes all the time with the market, and we do market updates for that same reason. But it was a close game after the first quarter, so I had to step in there and play some defense. New acquisition, Alonzo G, comes up and just slams it home after getting that tip. He is an athletic beast, and he is very good at the perimeter defense. So I noticed I needed to have a good backup small forward for Corey McGetty, and that had to happen. The other thing you have to do in MyTEAM mode is move that ball. So we moved it over to Patty Mills. After a drive and a kick, he knocks down the tray, and all of a sudden we take a nice little lead. But he's fighting back. This is just one of those nice back and forth games where you get that SCS, I call it. It's sweaty controller syndrome, and all day, every day, if you're getting that, then you're having some fun in 2K13. So I'm using those pump fakes. Bill Bradley, once again, is doing a good job for me, but I can tell, because of things like that, I need some athleticism on the shooting guard and small forward positions. Bill Bradley, Corey McGetty, both really good, but I think they might end up as backups. Gerald Green is a guy that I've had my eye on, and then after watching him in this, and then using him in another MyTEAM that I have, Gerald Green is the truth, man. He is about, I don't know, somewhere around 1,600 VC, has a good outside shooting rating, a good perimeter defense rating, and of course his athleticism is off the charts. He probably would have dunked that, but Corey McGetty is taking the and one. All of a sudden we're in the bonus with a minute left to play, and he's had that nice sweeping left-handed hook a la Tony Kukoc back in the day. You might see some more from him on the MyTEAM on Two Brothers Gaming once again. Lots of fun. The other thing I noticed about this guy was it appeared to me that he had opened some purple packs. Ooh, Bill Bradley with the dunk. How many times do you hear that in your life? Senator Bill Bradley, excuse me. But at any rate, this guy had a lot of purple packs opened apparently, as you see Dennis Rodman making a bucket. He's got Scott Brooks, and he's got E.T., I call him, Sam Cassell. Don't ask me why I call him that if you can't figure it out. I don't know what to tell you, but we're moving the ball here. Roy Hibbert is good, but I'm considering dumping him as well. Love his game, love his post game, and I absolutely love his size. He's 7'2", but he gets tired really quickly, which has opened the door for guys like JaVale McGee to do their work. But you know, those moves like that make it really, really hard to keep him. With him and Rodman on the front line, it makes it really hard to keep him on the bench too long. But I'm missing layups here. I'm getting a little bit frustrated, and I allowed him to go on a run here, and he finishes nicely. He's hanging in there. Gerald Green absolutely just killed me in transition and exposed a hole that I have in my defense. So I've got to make some adjustments, and you're definitely going to see those next 2K Fridays, because I'm pretty sure that I'm going to be moving things, shaking things. You know, that guy right there is probably going to play a big role. He plays a big role on my Two Brothers Gaming MyTEAM that I've been referring to, that you've seen a couple times on here on Yeousch Sports. There's just nobody that's beaten JAVALE McGee for me, for his value and everything. Man, it's great. Little give and go action there. And I didn't get to finish the play because he had a rare defensive 3 seconds violation. I was wondering how he was plugging the lane up. See, Bradley was like, no, you passed that ball to me with good fundamentals, referee. But he got called for a couple of defensive 3 seconds violations. He was kind of roaming the paint to cut off the drives. Well, if he misses, then we're going to have some easy buckets because he's going to be jumping at the ball, and that'll cost him and one. So he had the face, Vinny Del Negro, he had Scott Brooks, and he had Sam Cassell, all three of whom are coaches in the real NBA right now. Sam Cassell being an assistant. But hey, Corey Maggetti's getting out on the break. Good value, $39.99, somewhere around that on VC. Probably not going anywhere as far as that value goes. Roy Hibbert getting in there, doing the up and under. You know that's cheesy, but it's all right. We have tied the game here, and I've got to make a defensive stand here. This is really, really key. I ended up getting the stop. Got 10 seconds left. What can we do here? All right, pick and roll, Old Faithful. Well, he switches over. Rodman isn't open. What do I do now? A little give and go action, and I accidentally faded with Bill Bradley. So we're going into overtime. Dennis Rodman is not impressed, and we have to make this happen. I spit up a 10-point lead that I had in the second quarter, and it all went away. So I decided to gamble just a little bit and get JAVALE McGee going. But hey, Dennis Rodman says, I'm athletic too. I'll just run the ball down. And he can really run the break in real life. So, hey, having Rodman on the team is a godsend. He takes over games with his athleticism. And I'm thinking that him and McGee can really, really destroy some people on defense and be nice and quick. So that's good. Forcing a tough shot there. But Blatch gets it done. He's another athletic big that is really a decent value for your MyTEAM. So you might want to check him out. I'm setting things up here, though. With only having 3 minutes in the overtime, you really got to be a mover and a shaker. And JAVALE McGee, how do you like that one, man? Whew, that was sweet. I love when somebody can take it strong to the rack and finish. McGee definitely qualifies for that. Right away, once again, coming right back down. And that's the icing on the cake, man. 12 points, 6 for 8. And 2 big steals off the bench. So, I mean, he's playing his way into a starting role. I'm thinking, you know what? Hibbert is worth about 12 or 13,000 VC. I can really give myself a nice all-around team here and do some more work. And I really, really think that's going to be good. So, Patty Mills, you know he's an immortal. And so I'm thinking about some changes. This guy actually just dribbled the clock out and was a good sport and everything. You know what? Props to him. He played a really good game. And with the team that he has, I mean, that's a really good game. He played to, you know, pretty much the best of his potential. And, you know, I hit a couple of spots where things like McGee just happened. And that's really was the difference in the game, was the athleticism and the size on my front line. McGee, Rodman, Hibbert all did great jobs. But I really enjoyed having that speed and quickness advantage. Getting into the paint there, you see me asking Andre Blatch how it tastes. I mean, that's just tremendous. So you're going to see some moving, some shaking. Next time we watch 2K Fridays, you're going to see some different players on this team. Going to shake the roster up a little bit in advance of coming into that 7th and 6th seed. We'll see you later, guys. Thanks for watching.